The nearest thing I can say I'm proud of is the fact that we've got a decent bus service here, and we've got a decent bus service in Belfast because it's run by the local authority. It's run by the Stormont Assembly, who Translink get owned by them, and we have a very good bus service here. And when I look at the bus services where my parents live, I can say I'm proud of the bus service. That's about the only thing I can say I'm proud of, and that's because it's government controlled. You cannot open up the bus service to 26 different and let them cherry pick. Otherwise, who's going to serve the community? Buses only come once a day and stuff like that. It's terrible. Investment in a non-for-profit bus system would be great, but it's got to be non-for-profit, and the people at the top haven't got to be paid really big wages. They've got to have a passion for wanting to do it. And I would love to see rates on warehousing being taken off, and I would love to see manufacturing industry grow again in the area. And if we can encourage manufacturing and get people into jobs and real work, because there's people crying out for work, and it's causing mental illness because they can't work. And the other thing is, those people with mental illness need something to do. We were so short-sighted when they closed down all the, what was the name of the charity? I can't think of the name of the charity. They used to run places where people with mental and disabilities could make mailbags and things like that. They weren't really needed, but the thing was, it gave them a purpose in life. I would love to see places for the disabled and the elderly to come together, right? The young kids, they're at school, they're at university, but if you can get the elderly to, because the elderly, people forget that they can offer so much. They've been through life and they understand hardships, and when they meet people who are disabled and you put the two together, they help each other, and it's so nice to see people help each other. And I would love to see places where the elderly can socialise, where the elderly can have physical activity, do aerobics and stuff like that, because they're growing old, and what are they doing? Sitting there and vegetating. But the thing that they really need is companionship and a sense of well-being. So more community centres, large community centres, things like aerobic exercises in there, things like dance, bocce. If you know what bocce is a game of bowls that disabled and able-bodied people can play together to bring them together as a community.